I just remembered, they said we were going to do a big spring clean. Yatsura-senpai continues. A spring clean? In the middle of summer? She stares with interest at the oil painting propped against an easel as she responds to my question. I guess that's the wrong phrase. They get rid of all the not so great paintings and models made to practice. Models? And by getting rid of, you mean they're throwing them out into trash? I think people are supposed to take their own things back, but we're living in dorms, remember? Taking up space with a painting and sculptures isn't good etiquette when sharing a room with someone. It seems they burn everything except the ones I really like, or their sculptures, smash them up and reuse the materials for new projects. Ah, that's what's going on here. Maybe the sound you heard was someone smashing their sculptures to pieces, he goes on. Seems to waste of good paintings. A painting is stacked on the floor in a corner of a room. Probably one is due to be disposed of. Looking through each of them, and you come to a picture of Christ and stop and stare at it. I hesitate to burn any of these. A lot of them are religious images. That's just how it is at the academy. I like this flower painting. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe I'll ask if I can have it instead. She's holding a painting done in what I think is a Cubist style. Like one of Picasso's, staring at it intently. To me it looks like a picture of a horse. What am I doing letting myself get distracted by Yatsura-senpai? I've got to investigate. That sound. Hey. I can maybe excuse the eccentric Yatsura-senpai, but I quite like Chidori, who is staring intently at a particular painting and not doing anything to help the investigation. The painting she's focused on depicts an angel alongside a Virgin Mary. I tap Chidori on my waist and sarcastically ask her if she feels like helping yet. However, her eyes remain glued to the image. You really like that picture, huh? It shows the Annunciation. That's Gabriel. I've heard of him. He's a British musician. I'm talking about the angel. She doesn't rise to her bait, instead she takes her head and holds the painting out to me. Kosaka-san painted this. My breath catches my throat, and I feel like I've been hit by a ball completely out of left field. Look, here on the back. On the back of a canvas is a name and a date. Written there, just as Chidori had said, is the name of Mayuri Kosaka. So it is. I'd heard from Shirahane at Kosaka being a member of the art club. So it makes sense there'd be a painting or two of hers around. Where was it? She turns towards another pile of paintings that look like they're destined for a scrap heap. Soon as she points me in the right direction, I start looking through a pile for more Kosaka's work. 2 oil paintings, huh? Well, they do seem like they'd take a long time to complete. So Kosaka-san painted this, huh? Ah, the Annunciation. Depicts a scene in the Bible where the angel Gabriel appears to Mary, telling her that she bears the Son of God. In his left hand he holds a white lily, symbol of purity and the flower of Virgin Mary, while his right hand is raised heavenward. Sorry, I've been playing too much Final Fantasy. The second painting I found somewhat shows an old man holding a carpenter's tools. This is probably Joseph of Nazareth. How do you know? Is it a copy of a famous painting? The guy's holding carpenter tools, right? Joseph was a carpenter. He's a patron saint of workers. Furthermore, as Mary's husband, he's often depicted as an old man in order to emphasise the virginal nature of a pregnancy. That's just what it suggests to me, although seeing it right after that painting of the Annunciation. Ah. You're an expert on this sort of stuff. You can see why you're president of a council of Nicaea. Keep those compliments coming. When I look back at a painting after listening to Yatsura-senpai, I can see how it resembles the image of St. Joseph I've seen when I was researching him previously. If we enter Da Vinci Code, this is where we find some secret hidden in a painting. Hmm? That's what it is then. I haven't seen that movie yet. Don't bother. From what I've heard, it's just Ask Grave of the worst kind. As having a consumer of books and movies myself, I feel bad for my thoughtless faux pas. However... What is it? There's something niggling away at the back of my mind again. Spoilers? No, that's not it. The more information I've accumulated to this point, what is it that really stands out? A secret in the painting. You've figured something out, haven't you? I nod. At the same time, I clench my fist hard enough for my nails to bite into the flesh of my palms, and I realise that I have, in a sense, been responsible for this Hookman incident. The whole class serenades over a chorus of Happy Birthday. And Sister Basket's surprise birthday party gets into full swing. Lots of different cakes and desserts were prepared for the occasion. There's so much we had to bring in multiple extra desks to hold it all, providing a delicious feast for the eyes as well as the stomach. Once the surprise bit has worn off, Sister Basket has moved to tears. I'm glad to see her so delighted by our little scheme. Sister Basket has taken her to a birthday party in the spirit we intended, and is going swimmingly. However, yeah, with these very eyes. We wouldn't lie about it. He's wearing green and a claw in his hands, just like the rumours. Hookman's real, guys. Those 3 words, the floodgates are opened. So it didn't attack you or anything? We gave chase but lost sight of it. Little leaks, great ships. The more they try to gloss over what we'd let slip, the more information they give away and the more scraps they're given, the more people beg them to go on. At least I seem to be hiding the fact we found Sister Basket passed out, but still. Despite this being a party, there's an uncomfortable tension in the air. Now we can't pick up a Hookman as been brought up. Although we weren't supposed to mention it. There's a divide in the class between those who haven't noticed the mood and those who feel awkward when it's being discussed in front of Sister Basket, even though it is in whispers. Then, this isn't an appropriate topic right now. Let's drop it. But Prez's words, the Saki sisters seem to realise they've soured her mood and apologise meekly. But for me, this is actually a perfect opportunity. The Hookman seems to have gotten its hands on what it was looking for, and while most rumours tend to have a short shelf life, it would be a pain, at least for Sister Basket, for this one to spread any further. Revisiting the pieces of the puzzle in my head, I select only relevant information. Let's tie this up neatly. I'm not going to reveal the truth behind the Hookman. I'm going to give my classmates a deduction that they'll be satisfied with. It won't be the original Hookman. Still, I think I'll come up with a convincing alternative. What might be the best explanation for a Hookman? No, Yatsura's investigation doesn't make sense because you investigate it because of Hookman. Likewise, Nirine would be investigating it after rumours started happening. Hallucination sounds stupid, but a random student testing courage sounds right. Next, I have to explain my reasoning for why people were convinced that what they saw was really the green Hookman. You can offer it up to them on a platter, but people won't accept any explanation until it feels true to them. The green part of the crux. What's the main reason it's called a green Hookman? Well, man implies it was a man, but that would make him worry. Green is obvious because it was wearing green, and unknown is irrelevant. As I finish sorting out pieces of a puzzle and putting them in order, I wheel myself forward in front of everyone, declaring I have something I want to say. I'm not way to the centre with everyone's eyes on me, then stop and survey the sea of faces. No one eyes is wearing an expression of malice, like someone back in my case with disappearing bunnies. Instead I'm faced with either curiosity or confusion. That includes the Takasaki sisters and the Prez. Except for 3. Those 3 are making the exact faces I expected them to. Sister Basket is wearing a distressed look, like when she told us to stop spreading rumours. My bookworm buddy looks like a little cudgel nose about to get scolded. My Amitié partner has a triumphant gleam in her eye. I started this for Sister Basket's sake. It's also turned into something in an effort to protect the ballet recital. I had a small smile play across my face, my usual cat-like smile. Then, with everyone's attention focused solely on me, I smile again. I've solved the mystery of a Hookman. I announced my audience. Perhaps it's just a sign of people's excitement ahead of the upcoming spectacle, but clamour continues and shows no sign of abating. However, are you sure, Miss Yaegaki? Sister Basket's strained murmur silences everyone at once, and I nod. This incident was again the case of things being less than they seemed. My audience looks confused at my use of the word again. I mentally chide myself for talking as though everyone knows about the incident of disappearing scripts, and cover my error by stressing a similarity to a Yuri incident. Huh? But that was an accident, right? We really saw it this time. Sister nods in enthusiastic agreement, but then suddenly stops as a look of realisation crosses her face. Are you perhaps just some kind of misunderstanding that occurred prior to the accident? That's right. Looks like you have a sharper repair. It's true we saw a Hookman and treated it as a supernatural phenomenon. However, it wasn't. It was a person. I make my revelation. The chatter immediately returns and I hear people wondering if it was some kind of intruder or burglar. I smile and then continue. It's not a kind of suspicious intruder you're imagining. Well, I suppose you could call anyone who breaks the rules and legally enters a place like the clubhouse an intruder. So an intruder, but we're not the kind we're thinking of? Oh, don't get smart with this, Yaegaki. The president fiddles with her braids as she speaks. Emotion knows we're not talking about a ghost or apparition now. She's still nervous when it comes to a topic with a Hookman. I pause for a moment, leaving my audience waiting with bated breath. Okay, it's time to reveal the truth, I think. The Hookman we saw was an upperclassman who had heard of rumours and had came to test her courage. Huh? What? A test of courage? By the upperclassman? No way. Just because they're older than us doesn't mean they know any better. There are a few eccentrics amongst them, just like me and her. I pointed to Chidori, and after a moment, presently the others all nod. Oh, come on, guys, you're supposed to deny it. I have evidence to back it up too. I heard it directly from a presence of a council Mikaya that, as the Hookman first surfaced, some upperclassmen started venturing out to a clubhouse at closing hours, when the mood was appropriately spooky, to experience it for themselves. And yeah, sure you told off for it. I added that last bit to her present Sister Basket. Wouldn't want to be responsible for anyone else getting in trouble. But isn't that weird? Isn't what weird? I get me even dark in a regular student would look like a black shadow, but we saw someone with green coat and big claw, remember? Exactly. I sent that student wrap themselves in this heat and carry some weapon around with them, just to, enhance the mood? That'd be awfully strange. Faced with a twin's doubts of Hookman's appearance, I simply respond, but I'd always solve that too and turn my own questions back to his dissatisfied Takasaki sisters. Think about it. If you decided to go to a dorm to a school clubhouse as a dare, how would you learn to sneak around the school buildings? You might expect there to be a staff on patrol. Well, since I'd probably be spotted going straight in through the gate, I guess I'd cut through a crack in the woods. Right. These upperclassmen have the same idea, but it's summer. Going to a forest with nothing but bug spray would be like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. The twins' faces light up in realization as they follow a path of breadcrumbs that lay towards the answer. As Chidori was standing beside me, handed me the item I'd prepared in advance. I spread out the school regulation black raincoat to show everyone. Yep, if they put on one of his raincoats, they wouldn't be bitten to death by bugs. That is what hid Hookman's face. He also took a metal tool in order to cut through foliage. The Takasaki sisters nodded and imagined how such an outfit might appear at night. Were they thinking what much matched up with everyone else's mental picture of Hookman too? As there are no objections. However, but isn't his raincoat black? But green, Hookman. Oh right, it's not green. Someone else raised their voice in agreement, and my classmate started to look a bit doubtfully once again. Drawing another piece of information, I took it away. I run a hand through my messy hair and smile a feline smile. You're right. This doesn't look green at all. Right. Not a longer with exclamations. Then... Fear not. There's a reason for that too. I revealed my doubtful audience what I'd learned when I first went to ask Yatsura Senpai about the Hookman. She'd hurried over to a clubhouse at room after working late and encountered business to stow away some tools. Upon finding that she'd forgotten the key, she'd run back to get it, leaving her fellow council members waiting at the entrance. Then she's in a dark shape. When I first heard the story, I didn't think much of it, but after receiving another hint, something about it stood out. What was that? Yatsura Senpai went on to say it looked to her like a black-clad humanoid figure, carrying some kind of grey weapon. But the other council members told her in trembling voices that it looked green to them. I surveyed my audience and I thought the more perceptive amongst them would have grasped what I was getting at now, but my bookworm buddy is simply looking on without a word as he sees the basket. There's a discrepancy. Yatsura Senpai saw a black figure, while the other council members saw an apparition cloaked in green. Now you mention it, she did indeed say that. Yeah, then I had the same experience when you two saw the Hookman. He was wearing a green raincoat, right? But I saw it as a black figure, I declare. I don't get it. Why do you Yatsura Senpai see it's black? We share something in common. Yatsura Senpai had left the entrance for a moment, and I had been distracted by a light in the woods. That's a common thread. So red lights. The unusual shade of lights out of a clubhouse with tricked senses, making a regular black raincoat look different and unusual. Several voices raised in protest. Of course, there isn't all there is to it. There's only one other psychological factor at play: the power of suggestion. Because of its name, people are convinced that the green Hookman would be green. And so when they caught a glimpse of it, that's how it appeared. People overlook what they don't want to see and project which they do. Thanks to people's preconceived notions due to a name and the abnormal lighting around the clubhouse, fantasy became reality in that moment. It's nowhere near as romantic, but it can probably explain away the majority of occult psychic phenomena as a brain playing tricks on you. It was an illusion. Thinking that one might craft a vision of a Hookman from a stray impression like that. The tension finally melts on her body as she let out a sigh of relief. This really is a case of things being far less than they seem. Sister Basket seems to be speaking for everyone here. Tactful words serve something of a pivot, turning the Hookman mystery in just another bit of school gossip. There's still a few things that remain a mystery, but I've succeeded in winning everyone over my explanation, and I heave an internal sigh of relief. Also, it's a good job I figured it all out before we had a student painting fight, you know? My words were aimed at the Sasaki sisters. The implication should be clear. Sister Basket fainted because she came across a student on a dare, mistaking them for a Hookman. I warn the other classmen too, but make sure none of you girls take it upon yourselves to go testing your courage over either. Surely no one will be compelled to do that now the truth behind the apparition has been revealed. And that, the brouhaha over a green Hookman finally dies down. As this episode. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Join me next time for some more from Flowers. Bye-bye.